Hi everybody, this is Jazz, aka Trend Trader for you again. So we're gonna get right into the weekly SPY analysis, and we'll go into the daily. Then I have some educational chart pattern that we're gonna talk about. So let's just get right into this. So what we're looking at is a simple weekly uptrend. If you look at the weekly, if you just draw the one line across through, you can tell it's cutting through many candles, and we have a nice uptrend going on. And also, if you see that we're making, let me get this tool out, we're making higher high here, which is above the high here, And one of the videos I talked about how an uptrend needs to have higher highs and higher lows. This was the main critical area that where it did print a lower low below this one, but instead it gave a nice beautiful hammer, and here it is, we have a nice uptrend going on. So right now all you could say is in the weekly we're still in an uptrend, and if you were to draw, if we were to connect these, let's just do this, and we're trying to test this trend line. If we do test this trend line, we could look for some kind of reversal signal, but again, we're definitely in an uptrend until we see a major lows. And again, we need to see some kind of low put in again before we call it another bearish trend. And this is exactly where a lot of shorts got suckered in, and they were either shorted out, or they might be still riding this and taking huge losses along, and they're hoping that the market will probably go down. But you can't fight the trend. Trend is your friend until it bends. So let's go back to the daily. So as you can see in the daily, we have our prices are above 20, 50, and 200-day SMA, and which is huge for as far as the big institutions. They want to look at the prices being above, and they'll keep on participating, and exactly what they're doing. Especially then, this is where a lot of people got thrown out, and they said it was probably going down, but instead it came up. And I think one of the sessions I pointed out where each of these candles, if you look at the lows of each candle, they never actually printed a low to the prior candle. So every time a candle printed a higher low, and every single time it kept on going up. But this was the candle where this candle actually printed a lower low below this one and this one, and it tried to, let me do this, it tried to fill this gap right around here, which it failed. And actually I was hoping that day that it would fill the gap. I was putting on Twitter that, okay, look out for SPY to fill the gap, and it came really close to it, but it didn't fill the gap. But if you go into the smaller time frame, obviously we're looking at it in a daily picture right here. If you go into the 60-minute, you'll see that it came really close to the past resistance, which was acting as now support. And also if you look towards your left of it, it's bouncing off of this area right here. So, and this area is acting as your old resistance, which is now acting as support. So again, we have some of nice candlesticks going up. Again, you have if you look at this one, you have a higher high and higher low being put in. And excuse me, you have a higher high and higher low being put in right there, and every candle is now printing a higher high and higher low. But see, these candles, you can have, these are called reversal candles here. If you see, this is a hanging man right here. Some would call it a hammer, but it's not really a hammer. Hammer only happens in a downtrend. So in order for somebody to call it a hammer, obviously they don't know much about their candlesticks, because you need to find a right. I just put out a post on Twitter. You just if you want to open a gas station or a Starbucks or whatever it is that you want to open some kind of business, you want to find a right location for it. You can't just open in the middle of the street and say expect the traffic to come. Find a corner location for your 7-Eleven or whatever it is, and you'll be seen from the 3 directions or the 4 directions that the traffic is going through. And candlesticks works exactly the same way. You need to find a right location, and right candlestick needs to happen at that location. So if you're looking for a hammer, you can't find a hammer in an uptrend. You need to find a hammer in a downtrend and find a reversal for it, along with few other clues that I actually go over, with my clients or whoever's for instance, I just taught a client, I told them like exactly how to look for the candlesticks and where exactly you need to spot them. So in order for you to call this a hammer, it's not really a hammer, it's actually a hanging man, but you need to have a follow through. This one didn't have a follow through, this one didn't have a follow through, so we're still printing higher highs and higher lows. So it, um, respect the trend and keep on basically going long till it gives you a nice reversal of saying, okay, we're ready to go short again. If you're day trading, intraday trading, you can go short anytime you want. The trend does matter, but you have, again, if you're going in the direction of a trend, it's more power to you. But if you have a short coming up and it's lining up with everything, it's okay to take that short because you're defining your risk. But in order for you to get the maximized results, you want to go long in an uptrend, or you want to go short in a downtrend. So that was the analysis of the SPY, and just keep watching it out. And what we'll do now is I had a few of the emails that requested that I talk a little bit about educational stuff. So I'm gonna get a slide right out of my teaching presentation that I actually teach my clients, and we'll talk about this pattern. Okay, so this pattern is called head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so what you're looking for this in is, get the drawing tool out. You're looking for a head. Okay, you're looking for a shoulder, left shoulder, right, and you look for a right shoulder. So if you in a way, what you're looking as as a human being, you're looking as a head, and you have his left shoulder, his or her, then you have his or her right shoulder. The way to trade is you need to draw a neckline. The neckline meaning where most of the points meet and where it actually breaks out of. This is what you call a breakout point right there. And in order for you to trade this, let me erase this real quick. In order for you to trade this, is you need to measure the move from the head all the way down to the neckline. And what you do is you're going to duplicate this, and where it broke out from, that's where your measured target is. A lot of people don't know how to trade the head and shoulders. They're trading it, and they don't know exactly what the measured move is. A lot of chart patterns, when they form, they have a measured move, meaning that wherever it breaks out from, and however was the length from the where the move started, which was the head and shoulder, head right here, and your neckline, with the break of the neckline, you measure this move and you basically duplicate it, or create a parallel line or whatever it is, and this will be your measured move right there. So this gives you measured move. But the problem with that is what? This is what you call a breakout trader. A lot of breakout traders, they would be taking a breakout trade right here, which is totally fine. And these works, many times, but many times they don't work because they're just false signals. It'll probably come down, and second thing you know, it's bouncing up again and causing a stop out if you have a stop out here, right? So because you have to protect yourself. So in order for me to trade this, I don't consider myself as a breakout. I rather consider myself as a price. I look at the price action and I trade based off of that. So why not? Why can't we just trade somewhere closer? Why do we have to wait for us to short around here? Why can't we short around here? Why can't we short around here? Why can't we short around here? There are many places you could short around. What if you shorted here, and at the end, your pattern is becoming invalid, and here, if you shorted, you had a really nice move down, but the breakout trader is only benefiting from here to here. What if you were benefiting all the way from here and also the move here? This is exactly why I try to teach what exactly is technical analysis. I don't just teach what a chart pattern is. What I do is I go right into the uptrend, the downtrend, and the candlesticks, and they tell you the story of the trend. Once you find out that story, you need to get your shorts or get your longs ready before a breakout trader comes. So you could be benefiting a lot of potential profit before the breakout trader come. And many times out of more, you'll see that breakout trades will happen, and what happen, you'll get stopped out right immediately, or especially in the day trading, you'll get stopped out. And instead of you getting in at this place right here, now you're getting a breakout trade and getting stopped out. Why not just find a pattern or find a reversal point where you exactly know that you're proven wrong with a low risk and the high reward probability. So, and there are a couple other stuff that you need to look out in the Head and Shoulder. And this is a slide right out of my teaching presentation. I actually taught a client yesterday, and we went over the basics of the Head and Shoulder. There's basics, there's intermediate, and then there's advanced level of the trader, right? So what exactly I go into, if a client contacts me, either they're beginner or they're advanced trader. Let's say if I have a beginner trader, they don't know anything about the trading, I send them out a questionnaire. They fill that questionnaire out, and I get to know exactly uh, what their trading level is, or if they know about the platform, if they know about the candlesticks, if they know about the trend. So based on their answers, I create a learning plan for them. I create a learning plan for them. What I list out in there, this is exactly what you need to learn as a beginner, intermediate, or whatever it's advanced trader. And then based on that, of course, I give them the price in that plan. Till then, everything is free, right? I'm basically, doing all the work along till that point, and then that's the time you decide that, okay, you're ready to take this next journey off. Either it's a 4 hour, 6 hour, or whatever it is for as a session, and I conduct it by either by meeting you, or mostly it's just on screen. I get on Skype and get on TeamViewer, and you can look at my screen, I can look at your screen, and it makes it in a way that we're sitting right next to each other. So this is what I teach. And again, guys, my whole focus is to, again, put out daily and weekly analysis. And this is something that, if as a beginner or as advanced, you can still benefit from, great. And I don't impose on anything. If you feel that, that you need to learn the right way to trade, I'm here. And either it's an advanced trader, either you're an intermediate trader, or a beginner trader. So I'll just end it right here, and just gonna go back in here, and this is my website, my Twitter handle, and my email, and this is my Facebook account. And a lot of people been adding to my Facebook account, which is, I put a lot of other stuff on there. This is my kind of like a business account. I don't put my personal stuff on there, but feel free to add me there, so that way you know exactly what's going on, as far as if I'm putting out any educational post, or any kind of a chart idea or image or whatever it is. So I'll end it here, and have a great weekend. Got a lot of football games coming up, so I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.